For all Luke knew, he might already be an uncle. He blocked the thought. The decision he'd made was harsh, but it was also the only one he could have made. If he'd stayed, he would have gone under and ended up like the rest of the men in his family, doing time. "Thank you," he said politely. "I'm very honoured. When's the baby due?"
6 months, Lily laughed. "You're really trying hard to say the right thing, aren't you, honey?"
She ruffled his hair on her way to the fridge. She was treating Luke as if he were her big brother, and it made him feel odd. As if there were an empty space deep inside him. A space where he really wanted to be part of a big family. Which was ridiculous. He was perfectly fine on his own. Much, much better than he had been as part of a family. Been there, done that. No intention of taking a backward step.
"I'm only being nice because you're cooking and I want to be fed," he retorted.
She laughed even more.
"Don't give me that. I know you're just a pussycat."
Karim was laughing too. He'd scooped his wife onto his lap, and he had both hands resting protectively round her abdomen. Luke joined in the fun.
"For you, Lily, I could be."
Then he grinned.
"But unfortunately, you have a husband who might not be too happy about that. So, I'll settle for being fed."
"Your wish is my command," Lily teased back. "So, what's wrong? Your secretary's got morning sickness?"
"And lunchtime sickness, and afternoon sickness. My office is a mess. She hasn't been there to do a proper handover to the temps, when they turn up, that is, and neither have I, and—"
He broke off and shook his head in exasperation.
"I've had enough of the chaos. I've sent Di home for the rest of her pregnancy."
Lily looked worried.
"Luke, I don't mean to interfere, but is that legal?"
Luke knew exactly what she wasn't asking.
"Don't worry, Lily," he said dryly. "She's on full pay and her job's open until she decides what she wants to do. But right now, she's not capable of doing her job properly, and it's unfair to expect her to keep up with me when she's feeling so rough. And I need someone who can sort this mess out before I lose any more opportunities."
Someone who's a good organizer. Lily looked thoughtful.
"I might just be able to help you out there. My favourite supplier, Louisa, her sister's a freelance office troubleshooter."
"Oh, what?"
Luke asked. "Organised, efficient, and good at sorting things out. You know those reality TV programmes about people who come to your house and make you sort out your clutter? Well, that's apparently what Sara does in real life, except in an office, and she does the sorting out for you."
If the woman was no good, Lily wouldn't have mentioned her. Luke knew that Lily realised the importance of business networking, that your recommendations reflected on you. And this sounded like the solution he needed.
"Do you have her number?"
"No, but I've got her sister's, which is the next best thing."
Lily disappeared for a couple of minutes, then returned with a card.
"Here."
Luke read the card. Fleet Organics.
They do apple juice, apple balsamic vinegar, and, well, everything else you'd expect from an organic orchard, Lily explained. "Ask for Louisa, tell her I gave you the number, and say that you need to talk to Sara."
"Thanks."
He slid the card into his wallet.
"And if this troubleshooting woman's that good—"
"She might be busy," Lily warned.
That's what someone told Karim about you, but he still charmed you into cooking for him," Luke reminded her with a grin. "I'll call her, see what she can do for me. Thanks for the tip."
Lily checked something in the oven.
"Okay, it's done. Go through to the dining room, you two."
Karim and Luke did her bidding. Luke took a first mouthful of the food.
"Lily, this is wonderful. If you ever decide you're bored with being a princess, you can come and be my housekeeper." "She won't be bored," Karim informed him. "Find your own princess." "I'm not a prince," Luke countered, "and I don't need a princess."
What he wanted was a good assistant at work, a part-time housekeeper who would sort things while he was out and wouldn't nag him about being a slob, and a string of girlfriends who wanted to have fun